Garden irrigation, comfortable and water-saving with water computers from Gardena. For example, with the Easy Control, a simple entry into automatic garden irrigation. Convenient to operate. Watering duration, watering frequency and watering time can be set easily, even without operating instructions. Thus, your garden is always perfectly watered, even if you are away from home. The water computers are rainproof and extremely resistant to pressure. The Gardena Select Control with practical programming suggestions. Especially innovative, choose between 5 preset programs which you can modify as needed. To each Gardena water computer, you can connect a rain or a soil moisture sensor, so your plants get only irrigated if necessary. The Multi-Control Duo doubles your possibilities. It is able to irrigate 2 garden areas individually. Programming is extremely simple thanks to the extra-large display. Without any effort on your part, your flowers are irrigated and your plants get the desired amount of water automatically. Our top models for demanding users. With the Master Control, you can individually adjust up to 6 irrigation programs. On-screen instructions lead you through the different programming steps. Also available with solar panel for a battery-free operation. Full control for the perfect irrigation of your garden. Gardena water computers. Reliable, water-saving and easy to handle. Gardena Multi-Channel Control, the right choice if you want to control more complex systems with several watering lines, reliably and conveniently. Watering by hand is a thing of the past, with the comfortable irrigation controls from Gardena.
What is it you're really looking for in your garden? A unique connection with nature? A place of endless possibilities? Whatever it is, we have what you need. The all-new durable Gardena hoses with power grip, comfortable handling, optimal hold, and the perfect connection to the original Gardena system.
Welcome to Garden Time. My name's Sue Ghazi and I have in the studio here with me Serdar ARAPOİTLU from Mediterranean Garden Centre. Hi Serdar, how are you this week?
Hello Sue, yeah, thank you very much, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I can see that you've been busy out in the garden.
Yeah, we've been busy and it's already hot.
Yeah, well it is. It's surprising actually how the temperatures just suddenly become warm here. And in fact, even the evenings are quite warm now, aren't they?
Yeah, and still we are April.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. Yes,
it is unbelievable.
I'm always saying this country has no spring. We did join the spring this year because early came.
That's
and
right.
in February we leave the spring, but now straight transfer in the summertime.
That's right. Here it is.
Yeah, straight away. Yes, and this hot weather, we are here to talk about the irrigation system.
Right. Yes, I mean, it all looks quite complicated here, but I'm sure you're going to be able to explain everything to us and tell us about irrigation systems for the garden.
Yes, I believe because we're going to need it a lot soon.
I'm sure we'll. In fact, actually, I've noticed already that some of the plants actually need a bit more water at the moment.
There, because all of a sudden, when is the hot start?
Yeah.
Because they're not used to first thing, and we're not used to.
Yeah, yeah.
Why we not used to? We still water in the plants like we are spring.
Yeah.
So normal situation, we water in them, and all of a sudden, when is this heat comes, and still we don't realize how heat is, and we water in the standard, they start to get thirsty a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, irrigation system, one is the most important thing in the garden, I believe, especially if you want the plants the good performance,
Yeah.
healthy. This is the after the soil. This is the one of the important things. So you can always water them with the hose pipe, right time.
Yeah.
But there is a limit you can do that, which is if it's the plants so many, you cannot control them. This climbs the country with the hose pipe, and of course soil, especially if it's the dry soil. Definitely you need irrigation system, because sometimes I'm sure you realize in your garden you will say I water it and a couple hours later it sounds like I didn't water it at all. This is something to do with the soil.
Right, so that's the quality of the soil, but I think if I remember correctly, you did tell us that we can actually improve the quality of the soil and that will help it to retain water, won't it?
Exactly, exactly. There is a dry soil, there is a salty soil also, and this affects normally the winter time is not working at all. But when it's the summer time, if it's the salty soil, the plants get thirsty, and when you give them the water, especially if it's the salty soil, it's affecting the plants as well. This is so important. So that's why we need the irrigation system. Of course, irrigation system because has droppers and slowly giving the water. So if it's the adjustable as well, you can adjust how much you want on the garden.
I see.
They are adjustable, and you can adjust them how much water each of the plant.
Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Because of course some plants need a lot more water than what others might.
Exactly.
Especially, for example, shrubs or trees, they need much more water than, say, some of the seasonal flowers.
Yeah.
So
So this way,
that's a good
you
idea,
can adjust them and give them as much water they want with that way. Because some of the plant on the line, you can adjust it to give the less water, and some of the plant you can adjust to give the more water.
Yeah.
This is very useful.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to ask you actually about adjusting the water system.
Yeah. And of course you can use this dropper is very new. This one micro system. There is a micro system, you can use it for the pots, of course. And then the pipe is as small as you can see here. I'm going to show you. This pipe is we can see is a small, which is, let's say you want to join it. This is your system, you're going to join it. So in the middle you can always do this. It's very easy to use. It's very easy to use. So the plant will be here. Exactly. So it's passed from there, so you can adjust it from there to water. Right. And this carry-ons to goes other plant as much long you want, and then you can put another droppers that plant.
Well, that's a very easy system actually, isn't it?
It is. It is a very easy system.
It's very useful. I mean, if you were going away, let's say for a few days, you could put a system up, with your pot plants as well, and you would know that, you wouldn't come home to them all dead and dropping and dying.
Yeah, and then you can put the timer on. This is the timer.
That's a good idea.
Yes,
you can't forget with that.
Yeah, you can put the timer on the system, and this gives the water. Each of the plants give the water. Even the very less minimum, it start with the 1 minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then it's go until 120 minutes.
Gosh.
You can do it even every 3 days. So every 3 days you can put on the system. You can put system to work 2 times a day, even if you want. Yeah. And of course, you can choose such a days as well. There's adjust here. You can choose one Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Each of the day you can choose it and adjust it the day you want it as well.
Gosh,
that much technology at the moment.
It's very advanced, isn't it? For just a small article.
Yeah,
like
this is Gardena timer, and manual we call this.
Yeah.
It's not, but there is also electric one as well. Of course, these timers, when is the area bigger area, we can use the more professional one, which is this is the one, is the more professional one. I'm going to show that one as well, because sometimes you need more than one line, 4 ways maybe, something. So this is the electronic one.
Yeah. I think they've thought of everything there, haven't they? Even the days of the week and how often and how long.
This one, even you can control it with your phone.
Really?
Everything, yes. That
Good
much
grief.
technology is this one. Yes, and of course, there is a valued one as this one. The clips is come to join here.
Yeah.
And each of the time is give the order to open it and water it. This system has 4. So 4 different ways in your garden you can water it.
Gosh.
We are talking about very big area. Even the sprinkle system for the grass or anything, another system for the maybe vegetable area, another system, different flower areas. You can water with the system, all of them.
And I think one of the things to point out actually is that these timers actually, not only do they save you time, but they save you money as well, don't they?
Yeah, because they don't spend much water.
Yeah.
You can work out and find how much your garden is need, which is this can do this with the examples.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can put it on the 15 minutes and you will see too much.
Yeah.
You can drop it 10 minutes
Yeah.
and then 7 minutes, 5 minutes. You just find the normal watering, enough watering there, and then you can adjust it there, which is that way. As you said, you save the water as well.
Yeah, and the good thing about it as well is that you don't even have to lift a finger to water the garden, because
Exactly.
I mean, if you're having to walk around with big heavy hoses or watering cans or whatever, then you might even forget to water some of the plants. But having a system like this, it deals with all of those problems, doesn't it?
You're right, Sue, and especially most important, you choosing the time.
Yeah.
We always saying early in the morning.
Yeah.
And we are saying, okay, sometimes the oil watcher, they will say, how am I gonna find the time to water the garden early in the morning?
Yeah.
Why we seen this? Because especially on the grass, you get fungus if you water it evening time. So early in the morning is the best time.
Yeah.
So Kashi best time with the timer is very easy. So
Yeah,
very
it
easy.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It saves a lot of work.
It is. So this is about that. Let's put the plant back.
Okay.
So, of course, to join this irrigation system, microsystem, you can use this in the garden as well, just the plant as well. You have a not very large garden and you want to use the macro system, you can still use that. And the very easy, there is a parts, which is this one.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm going to show you how you need to do as well. This is for pipe joiner. So this is just normal standard pipe is coming from the top.
Yeah.
So you put this on, very simple, everybody knows this about anyway. Normally, there's another part, is go to top.
Yeah.
And it's coming here. So what you need to do, just join this,
Yeah.
clip here, okay?
Yeah.
And then you can just, after that, it's very easy. Look, you just come in, clip, and this is macro system irrigation system part. And then you want to join this, that much easy.
So you can actually do that from the tap?
From
then?
the top.
Really?
Very easy. Very easy and simple, very useful.
It is, isn't it?
From
What
there,
it
you
is, isn't
take the irrigation system and it's go each of the plant. And of course, with these ones, you can adjust as much plant you want. And this is something to do with the pressure as well, depends of your pressure. But why micro system?
Yeah.
Because less water,
yeah.
more pressure.
Ah.
Because if the pipe is bigger, and with that way is not enough from the top. Mostly the problems you have in your garden, tap water.
Yeah.
But with micro system, definitely you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Because it's coming enough 20 each water.
That's it.
And it's
And then it
drop it
has
very
to
small.
force it out through
And
there,
this is
hasn't it?
pressure coming from here.
Yeah.
You can see. And why adjustable? You can see too much water is coming from there.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if you haven't got the big system, the fully controllable system, you can still have an irrigation system from the tap at
From
home.
the top with the micro system, very useful.
Oh, that's
Of
very
course, there
useful.
is, yeah, very useful. Of course, there is another way. Another way, if you don't want to use the droppers, and if you have so many plants in your garden,
Yeah.
and you want to especially make them like a group and everything, you can put this. This is already has holes.
Yes, I can see those, Serdar. That you can see the little holes from about 30 centimetres or so,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Why that much big? Because they give the chance the plants to grow.
That's it, yeah, yeah.
And even there is another things you can do with this pipe. You can lay down your vegetables. Each of your tomatoes, this is the enough space, or
Yeah.
cucumbers, just to put, or peppers, just to put it down, and they grow. And with the irrigation system, you wouldn't believe how much healthy they grow, and very easy to look after them.
Well, it must be easier because I know I've tried to grow, well, I have grown tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, those sorts of things. But of course, I've had to rely just on, you know, the ordinary hose. So, I mean, this kind of system, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Very easier. I'm going to show you another thing is important. This one, also, what you can do, you can put this in the top
Yeah,
and put two lines already.
right.
So what's happening is, one line goes other way, so your pipe is coming here, and you can put another one to go other way. So then you drop it the macro system, and it goes everywhere. And of course, in here as well, there's adjust as well.
I see. So you can adjust the flow of the water through that. So, I mean, you might have a vegetable garden, for example, which needs more water than the flower garden.
Exactly.
So you can just
put it more, you can put it less.
Gosh.
Yes.
And
This
the
is
thing-
another thing.
Yeah, the
It's
thing
nice
is,
thing.
I mean, they're so well thought out as well and easy to use. You know, I know you're clipping on lots of different products.
Yeah, they are, as you said, very important this. Of course, even there is another things I'm going to show you. You impress about this as well. Sometimes, mostly if you have a balcony and you want to use this micro system, you will start to think where I should to put this pipe. So there is another things here. You can put it just a normal tap water inside of your kitchen. So this part is joined to normal kitchen tap, and you take it from there to balcony.
Really?
Yes. So what's happened is you just join this in there, and then you just clip it. You can see the top.
Yes, I can
top
see that. So
hands
that just sort of clips onto
yeah.
there.
And this clip there, and then these pipes
Yeah.
goes up there, and that's it. That much simple. And you take it from the kitchen top to your balcony.
Yeah, because
Very
I mean,
easily.
Yeah, not everyone has a big garden, but you know, I mean, if you want to grow flowers or even small vegetables or herbs or things, you can use that from the kitchen, can't
Yeah,
you?
we're talking about especially the flats and everything.
yeah.
They don't have outside the tops
Yeah.
and everything.
But of course
so they can take it from this part, they can take it to with the hose pipe in the balcony, and you can either for micro system or the hose pipe, they can use it.
Yeah, because it's nice to sit on the balcony actually, even if you've got, you know, pots of flowers or of course, like the petunia you brought last week, for example, having something like that and you know, one of these systems, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, is make the plants always. So far until now, they didn't have any problem. But after May, June, July, August, yes. We
It's
need
difficult.
that.
Yeah,
we need
definitely.
that, and it's working. And after all this, you might start to think, okay, we have a micro system, we have everything. What about vitamin?
Yeah.
How are we gonna put them vitamin and everything? Either you can use the watering can, or either if you have this kind of the system, irrigation system, there is one tool here, which is it's taking the vitamin for the plants.
Ah.
So what's happening is you just First of all, you join this both sides. I'm going to show you how you need to do that. So this is coming from there, let's say. So water coming from here, all right? So you open this, you put your vitamin there.
Yeah, and I know that's a particularly good one that you use, isn't it? It has
This
a
is
lot
the,
of iron in it, isn't
this
it?
is the most perfect,
The
very,
best
very,
one.
very
Yeah,
good one.
yeah.
So you put
So
the
that goes
vitamin
in
there,
yeah.
okay? And then this system is take all vitamin, of course you close it.
Yeah.
And then there is here adjust as well. So if you want to give the slowly for the vitamin, you adjust this, and if you want to give it straight away all of it, you put it maximum or minimum. This is, so it's taken from here. Again, I'm gonna use this plan to show what we're trying to explain. So you're taking the vitamin from here. Yes, you're taking the vitamin from here, the water coming from top water, taking the vitamin for the plants. Very easy, very simple. Of course, why we saying this vitamin soup? Because this vitamin, this is the best one, has potassium, magnesium, and azote inside. Straight away, is balancing the plant 20-20-20. Very, very good vitamin. Yeah. So this is the way it's working the vitamin system as well.
I know that people have mentioned after they've used this product, you know, what an effect it has had on their plants.
Yes.
You know, they've come back to you, haven't they, and said that you know, it's a very good product.
Yeah, this Gardena, we say in clever system. This Gardena system, each of the tools, each of the parts is joined together, and they are very useful. They are very useful to use them. They didn't do only for the timer, they do for the vitamin pointer as well. And of course, if you have large gardens, which is you can use the professional timers. If you have small amateur gardens, you can use the amateur manual timer. They talk everything about it. Even to take it from the top, this is very important, just a little tools, but take it from the top, to bring it all the macro system is very useful.
Well, what a good idea. I mean, this is going to save such a lot of time, isn't it? And a lot of effort. Maybe if you're elderly, or, you know, if you have a back problem, or, you know, if you're not very mobile, something like this is ideal, isn't it?
Also, but most important, time. So is the find the time, because at the moment in this life standard is most important thing is time.
That's true.
Yeah. we find sometimes time some things, but the water in time is important. You can say after 5 o'clock, when is the start to shade little bit at the moment. After, of course, June, July, and August is going to be different. But at the moment, after 5, still you can work. Garden lovers still they can work in the garden, but still we say it's not very good time to water in the end of the daytime when it's too hot your plants. Maybe you find that time the plant, but it's not right time to water it. So early in the morning, we just put it there, and that's it.
I know I was very impressed actually with your lawn and how green it was. Now, obviously, I mean, that must have an irrigation system as well for the lawn.
Yeah, they have underground pop-up system, which is they work with the timer. Yeah. And especially 6 o'clock in the morning, they come on and they watering. And what it does, all the suns all days is taking the wetness, and evening is be dry grass, which is not giving the chance the bacteria or anything to make it the fungus. This is important.
I was surprised. I mean, in a climate like this, you know, when we were there the other week, your lawn was so green, and so I mean, it is achievable in this country, you know, to have a green lawn. If you know, and it looks so nice, doesn't it, against your colourful.
Yeah, we always say doing the right jobs. So from the beginning, this grass area you are talking about has underground system, which is taking the most wasting water on the water tank again back, and then of course right soil, right grass.
It's in the planning, of course.
Yeah, we are talking about the ground. So that grass, it was the kikiu grass, Australian kikiu grass, which is, that garden is under the sun all day. So you have to choose the Australian kikiu grass. So if you have shade area, which is the different, let's look up. This is all planning again, and same is this here as well, irrigation system. If you want to have green leaves with the flowers, with the vegetables, with your food trees like the grass we are talking about, have to be planning right tools and the right soil. I'm always saying the soil is not important.
Yeah, of course.
And of course, you can always analyze your water, which is, we do this as well. You can bring us also your soil, you can bring your water, and we can tell you what kind of the water and what kind of the soil you have. And then what you need to watch out, what you need to do with this soil and with this water. This is important.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually very useful to know, because it could be that the water has something in it which isn't right for the plants. So you can then explain to people, can't you, just what they need to do. It's
From
the same
the beginning.
Same with the soil, isn't it? If they have a soil analysis done, you know, you can recommend people, you know, what
they need to do, what they need to do, what is the missing from there. And water has climbs too much inside or salt too much inside. If it's water, that area water too salty, when they choose in the plants, they can choose that kind of the plants, which is they okay with the salty water.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, and they can choose the. At the moment, there is area like Yeniken area, already water, salty water. So when we lay down the Yeniken area, the grass, we lay down the Bermuda Sahara, which is Bermuda Sahara is salty water is okay with it.
So it's
they don't
tolerant for that kind of grass.
For example, Australian kikiu grass, we never suggest the Yeniken area or salty areas. Which is not going to give good performance. Yeah,
and then people are going to be disappointed, aren't they? So, you know, you do really know, need to know what kind of
course.
soil
Before
or water
wasting time, wasting your money is important, of course, and break your garden things. Before the plan is important.
Yeah, quite.
And then, of course, we're going to talk about the sprinkle system on the top. Always you can do with the Gardena system, very simply, just this. You put it on.
I like the way, actually, that things just sort of click on and off. It makes it so easy, doesn't it?
It's very easy. And then with that way, you can take anywhere, like this one, is water, this pop-up, is water, nearly 300 meters square grass area with this. This is the one of the best one. So all you need to do, click in, and
so
then
does that go round as well?
Just go around.
I see.
You just go around. You can adjust how much you want, 90 or 300 meters square. You can adjust from there as well. And there's another adjust higher.
Yeah, how the angle is going to be.
Exactly. This is very good professional water system as well. Of course, there's another one with the amateur garden, small one. And this one as well is turns, and just give, again, this one, you just join it there. Of course, there's these ones. We just put it in the soil.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because it's light. That one it doesn't need, but this is light. So there is.
See, they've thought of everything, really, haven't they?
They took everything, yes.
And that just keeps that down in the ground there.
This is the right things to do. You just put it there, okay, or either there, doesn't matter. And this is turns and water the garden. Very simple, very easy with this system. Of course, all these, when you're doing this system, when is the clever system, you can also take it anywhere you want in your garden, in your grass area. Each of the micro square, you can adjust it and water it. Let's say you have small, simple area. You can use the small ones. You have large area, you can use the large ones. But sometimes if it's too big, you can always move it with this system. This is the chance for you. Because when it's the underground system, they are there and have to be, of course, you spend more time, more money for the underground system. They are more professional, but sometimes people, they're fighting to do this. They don't want to do this. This is the simple way to do it.
Yeah, it's very impressive, isn't it? I mean, and presumably this all hooks up to the system as well, doesn't it?
Yes,
You know?
yes, exactly. And still there is another thing. Still, what you can do, you can put this one for normal system as well. I'm going to show you. So if you take the micro ones out, so this is for you put the time vitaminer.
Yeah.
To drop it for the micro ones. So if you take it out,
Yeah.
these ones, because this is special parts, you put it. You take it out,
Yeah.
and you can still join this standard, join the normal.
With the other one?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
With the normal system, even for the hosepipe.
Even for the hose
So
pipe.
what you can do, you can put the vitamin here and give the normal grass area.
Oh, I see.
and-
Via this one?
Exactly, yes. This pipe can join here,
Yeah.
and this goes to line and water the grass. So you can use this box, vitamin box,
Yeah.
for the grass area also as well.
It's a very flexible system, isn't it?
It is.
Very
It is.
useful.
And there is another things you can do as well. Also, you can do this for the normal hose pipe.
Oh, I see.
And
So
this,
you can...
yeah, this come from, you can join it here, okay?
Yeah.
And this, you can put anything there, all right?
Yeah.
And this take the vitamin from here, and when you water it, is take the vitamin from here and give the plants.
Well, that's handier than putting things in a watering can, isn't it?
It is.
You know,
Very,
making
very,
a few
yes.
journeys
Very
to-
useful, this vitamin box. And then, of course, after all this, you can have healthy plants and good performance plants, more flower,
Yeah.
is more flower, and then easily enjoyable garden, of
Yeah.
course.
And of course that's what we want, isn't it?
That's what we
really?
want.
To have
That's
a
what
good
we want.
garden and to have the time to actually enjoy ourselves in the garden.
There, that's important. And then there is another things we want to talk about today, the fruit trees irrigation system,
Right.
and of course, micro system, also normal pipe system, could be enough for the fruit trees. But what you need to do, you need to, when you're doing the fruit trees area, all you need to do more droppers.
I see. So,
this
instead
is
of just having
yeah.
one for the tree, you can put 2 or 3 maybe, or
Yes,
however many
exactly,
it needs.
exactly. So with the fruit trees area, let's say 1 tree there.
Yeah.
So one this way goes, another this way goes, and you can open it as much you want. Either you can turn them like this, maybe like this, okay? And the fruit trees there, more space, depends of the tree. If it's bigger, you can leave more space. Of course, let's say big tree.
Well, that's very useful actually, because I mean, I know that fruit trees do actually take quite a bit of water, don't they?
You
And it's
can-
important to keep them watered.
Yes. You can put this. If it's big tree, so you need more space. So what we're going to do, you can always take round of the tree this irrigation.
Yeah.
Big, we're talking about big citrus tree, enough there. So one area, this area, another this area, they water them. So with this way, more water and more area you can water with this way. And still, of course, you can, another things you can do with this vitamin box. If some insects or something, or maybe some kind of the Mediterranean flies has your citrus tree,
Yeah.
you can always put the chemical here and just take it from the roots. Or if you have any worms problem, from there as well, you can take it for the tree as well.
Well,
it's very easy.
that's very handy, isn't it? That's actually probably better than actually spraying it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not going to sort
Yeah.
of breathe in the fumes, are you?
Most things, people, they don't want to spray because the sickness they get, because it's
Cause
affecting a
allergies
lot.
sometimes, can't
It's
it?
affecting as well.
Yeah.
You have a headache, you have problem to breathe and everything. But with that way, all you need to do is just open it and put the chemical there, and that's it. You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, what a good idea.
Yes. So this article, we try to explain irrigation system. With the sprinkle system, you need to use the timer, or either without timer. You can always just sit down near the top and just turn on. Yeah, that's it. And all the plants is getting water. And we try to explain to you with this box, vitamin box. Either you can use it the vitamins or the chemicals. Just join the irrigation system. That much simple.
Well, thank you for coming in today, Serdar, and to explain all these products. I think it's been absolutely useful for everyone to know about these.
You're very welcome, Sue. I hope people, they can understand and use the irrigation system. They will realize how important it is.
I think actually it's shown just how simple the systems are, and how easy it is for people to be able to, you know, set up a system or to come to you for advice.
Yeah.
And you know, they're going to have so much more time to enjoy in the garden, which is what we want.
That's what we want, and we try to explain, because when you say irrigation system, they start to think, we need to bring the gardeners or specialists to do irrigation system. Most we try to explain, you can get these tools and do it yourself. Yeah. This is important.
Well, thank you very much, Serdar. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
So, hope you continue to enjoy your gardening this week.
Yeah, and I'm having again good gardening for you, and enjoy your garden. Thank you very much for watching us.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
This program is sponsored by Mediterranean Garden Centre, who give advice every week to help you with the jobs in your garden.
Why are Gardena cutting tools so reliable and long-lasting? Why are they so comfortable to use? Because Gardena tools' quality and perfect form are constructed by people who love gardening themselves and who know just what our customers want. Because their innovative ideas are put into practice with the best materials and the most up-to-date production techniques. Because we make high-quality materials even harder and even better. Because we strive for perfection in the production phase. Only our best blades go on for further processing. Because we constantly test our blades for precision. Coat them using the most modern methods, thus permanently improving them for easier cutting. Because our precision blades are mounted with the greatest accuracy. And ultimately, because our employees have a trained eye and an intuitive feeling for each of our products. This is how perfect cutting tools are created, produced and tested for many years of tough garden use. They resist blistering sunlight. In tests, our high-quality plastics have to withstand the intensity of 3 years of Australian sunshine. They are left out in the cold, defying temperature shocks from -10 to +60 degrees Celsius. They are constantly in use. Training in the laboratory
for a marathon 7,500 meters lawn edging. They are tireless, enduring tests in which the handles are opened and closed 50,000 times, and 5,000 cuts in hard, dry beechwood. For the sake of your joints, they absorb the hard impact of 2,000 lifts, and then still have to be able to take a fall or two without complaint. Because this is the use for which our cutting tools have been developed and produced, winning prizes time and again, with a 25-year guarantee, so that you can enjoy them for years to come. Gardena. Live your garden.